Allah, add, Allah,
Yes, sir.
add.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we are here. We are here on another Tuesday. Started off a little later, but hey, we in here. We lit. We live. We out here. Let's talk about it. Hey, man. So today we talking about trusting the process. Trusting, trusting. Man, we gonna say trust the process. Trusting the process. We gotta be a little ignorant with it. We
Mm,
trusting
mm,
that?
mm, mm.
We trusting? Yeah, we trusting. Trusting the process. 'Cause I don't feel like a lot of us.
Did the Falcons sign? Did the Falcons sign Joel Embiid? Did they sign Joel Embiid to the Falcons?
Mm,
Who?
jail indeed.
Embiid.
Y'all crazy. What?
My
All right.
bad. Go ahead now.
Yo, you all good. Hey man, we gotta get a good laugh. After this emotional loss, man, we gotta get a laugh, man. We gotta laugh. So
Ooh boy.
I want y'all to go ahead and introduce yourselves. But whoa. Before we do that, let's go ahead and show love. And one of y'all show love to the day ones, the lady committee. Go ahead and give a shout out to the day ones we have in our chat today.
Well, we got engine number 9, Dirty Bird Dixon, Sherman Wood, Nathan
With the
Floyd,
Rollies.
So
ATL Leo, Derek Hughes. You got Michael Anthony Lynch, his government name, Mad Mike.
my
You got D. Coleman,
day one.
Devon S, JB, and Les 85. D. Coleman asking what my beard what? Did we lose? I told you I was gonna shave when we lost. That's just gone.
Mm,
Put that
mm.
shade off the beard, man.
Yeah, man.
He ain't got the Jared Levert going no
He
more.
said he got the Gerald Levert going. Mm. My.
The Gerald Bird, goddamn.
My. Hey man, can y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves, man, for this day we're gonna have today. This
I
emotional
go
day.
first then. Hey, I'm the coach, man. Coach Unchained. You know me. I'm the weekend warrior. So, catch me on the weekend, Friday through Sunday.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's me.
Yes, sir. All right.
Well,
Black.
and, and, and you know it's your boy Blackberry. Lorex, that's Blackberry. No C, just the
Just
K.
like K.
Showing
Mm.
my boy the Lochness.
You
Some
feel me?
some sure love. Gotta show him that love. Gotta show the Lock some love. That my guy.
We need all the love. We need all the love. All right, man. Y'all already know, man. This the Lochness, man. This is my podcast show, man. Let's talk about it, man. We finna really talk about it. I know it's been ugly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an image up. I feel like we're gonna start with this with our weekly wrap up. We're gonna go with our weekly wrap up first. Our weekly wrap up. It was a weight loss and emotions are high. While y'all talk, I'm gonna put an image on the board or on a
Ooh.
panel. We're gonna talk just a little bit. We done talked about it enough, but I feel like we need to just air out the last little bit of the
We can't
feeling.
wrap this shit up no foul.
Now I'm
We
telling
couldn't wrap
you,
it up no foul.
right. It ain't going nowhere. But I'm gonna put this image on the screen, and then one of y'all just take it over.
Mm. What the fuck now?
What is it?
That's
Ugly,
how
offensive,
Okay,
boo boo.
you got it, Blackberry. Cause
I take off. I take off, man. You know
I got,
the
I
shit
got.
emoji. It's appropriate. It's appropriate. It's appropriate. That's the right emoji. That's the right reaction.
mm,
To the play call. The game plan for me. The game plan was a stupid ass game plan. I'm just saying. It was
mm,
stupid. Uh, when I looked at the Detroit Lions, now I'm not a professional. I'm not sitting up here claiming to be a professional and that I know better than off the spill. I ain't sitting up here. I ain't claiming that. But I did analyze the Detroit Lions for how we was gonna be able to be successful against them. Run that some bitch up the middle at their ass. Run that thing at they playmakers on the defense. Just run it at them. Design your offense to run up the middle, to throw up the middle. Set everything up with that run up the middle, A and B gaps between the tackles. Set everything up in between there, and you would have been successful against that Detroit defense. Because why? Because on their second level at linebacker, they got guys that can run sideline to sideline. They have a bad habit of overcommitting to runs. They have a bad habit of doing that. And because they do like to go sideline to sideline, they don't necessarily plug up the middle all that well on that defense. And we knew they was going to be wide nine, off balance on that right side a lot with Caleb McGarry and Chris Lindstrom, leaving a whole lot of room and opportunity up the middle for you to run that thing up the middle. But for some reason, we ain't do none of that. We wanted to test them on the outside, which I didn't have no problem with. I even said before that game started, Coach, he was there. I said, I do want to test them deep on the outside a few times. I didn't say every damn play. We ain't said nothing, bro. It just went, I guess we thought we were finna go out there and slang that thing all around the park, and it was just going to be a happy, merry day. But the damn rain clouds came over Detroit real fast for them Falcons, bro. Rain on our parade for Arthur Smith. It's the right emoji. It's appropriate.
I'm a little different. I don't watch this video a lot. a lot. Too much. Anyway, what Detroit did, offense, we couldn't get off the snarl, man. We were stuck. However, Detroit made sure we could not run the ball. What you're saying is should have happened. We couldn't run the ball. Dude, they had every gap trapped. There was 7 in the box on every play. Every play. No matter what they played man to man, or they had 7 to 8 people in the box. We couldn't go anywhere. No matter how you look at it, we weren't going to run that ball that day. They going to make sure we weren't going to run that ball. So Arthur Smith had to adjust to what he's seen on the field. We couldn't run the ball. I hate to say it. I want us to run the ball. We weren't going to run that ball that day. Because everything they did was go to gap. They just filled the gaps. Those gaps was closed off, no matter how you look at it. So we had to go try to go outside. We couldn't run the ball. There was no way in the hell we was going to run the ball that day. Detroit made sure that we would not run the ball that day. They played man-to-man so damn much. Our receiver couldn't get off. They couldn't get off the block, man. So what we said and what we wanted, that running wasn't going to happen, dude. They stopped that damn run game. They stopped it. There was nothing we can do. So what we had to do, now, like I said, I went back and looked at a lot more of it. We got to be better on first down. That's what killed us.
Yeah.
We had so many third. Listen, I heard a stat today that we had 25 plays on first down, right? 25, right? Out of those 25 plays, we only had 47 yards on first down, right? So that's not a good recipe anyway, because your third down is going to be long 9 or 10 times. If you're not successful with 4+ yards on first down, your day is going to be long as hell anyway. We couldn't run the ball. So I know the game plan, that's what we do best. But when you stack that, you're not worrying about our receivers for some strange reason. Hey, that's what we got.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Because, like I said, I can contest. I looked at the game like 2 more times, and I seen that they was stacking the box. They was like goal line. They was like, them goal line prevents. Yes. It was like all throughout the whole game, bro.
Now, I'm going to tell Blackberry something. Your boy was the key.
That's Jack
No.
Oh, no, you're talking about Brian Branch.
That was the key. There was the determining factor of that whole defense right there.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
He was in the box almost every play.
In the gaps.
His job was to find ball, hit ball. So with him, that's why the run game wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, he caught in the backfield.
I'm gonna tell you that way. If we would have planned to run the ball, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't.
We didn't plan. That's what I'm saying. We didn't plan to run the ball, and and that's what I'm getting
You
at.
know
Is
what?
if we had planned to run,
I don't
it
think
would have
that's
been a
true.
different story.
I don't think that's true.
We didn't. You seen a lot of single backfield. You seen a lot of single backfield.
No,
A lot
not
of it.
many. Keith Smith was in the game a lot. He was in the game a lot. I just think because the
No,
way
Keith Smith went in there a whole lot, coach. He went in there a lot.
more than you think he was.
No,
we
won, bro.
Because we had Bijan back there, and you had Tyler in the game a lot together. They spread. They wasn't following Bijan like the other teams has done. They wasn't bracketing anybody. They was playing man to man.
And I seen the adjustment that Ritter did at the line too. He was making sure that he had an extra blocker.
Yes.
Although Bijan,
it's not that blocker.
He ain't blocking. Okay. Well, we got another one coming in. The Reaper. What's happening? You there?
What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
What's
happening?
Yeah, man. We talking about this. I'm gonna put the image back up there for you. This right here.
So y'all actually think this man came out here? This is just thinking. He came out. He just wanted to pass the ball.
Oh yeah, I think
I don't see that. That's just me. I don't see that.
Coach, if he would have had a run play in that first drive,
he couldn't do it.
He didn't have now run play, Coach. He didn't have now run play.
Listen, no matter what you say, I'm gonna tell you guys. This is from experience. If that box is stacked and you a run team, you have to throw the ball. Why waste all that?
You say that, Cole. You say that like that's the first time we done had the box stacked.
They did it to us.
You say that like that's the first time.
Dude, they would listen.
Everybody play us like that, man.
This is what they done.
Carolina stacked the box against us.
No, they ran
the ball for over 100 yards.
They were playing a 3-4. They played what's it called? They
played a 4-3. It was like a 4-3.
They watched the receivers. This time, these guys will make sure because they know we run the ball. So when you emphasize on stopping the run, I mean that's what they practice, stopping the run, and they play it man to man. If you do that, it's hard to run the ball, man. No matter who the hell you think this team is, if they stop that run, they stop the run. That's what happened. Go back and look at them.
It's stopping the run.
Gap. When you attack
it's stopping the run. It's stopping the run if we actually run the ball and they stop it. We ain't run the ball.
Well, they tried. We didn't get nowhere.
Yeah, I think he switched the game plan. I think he switched the game plan up after he seen it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, they wasn't adjusting to the people spreading out. They played.
No, but that ain't true. That ain't true, Ty. Because we was actually getting good yards on the ground early. We was getting good yards on the ground. We went away from it.
He went away from
even Hutchinson said it in the press conference.
The screenplay.
He had to because they were stacking the box. You have to abandon
even Hutchinson said in his press conference the other day. Even he said that that the Lions was expecting us to do a lot more running. And we didn't do it. And he said they didn't do it. He said they didn't run. Because we didn't.
Exactly what you just said. He said they were expecting to run, so they practiced to stop the run.
Yeah.
Everybody expected us to run. It's not the first time somebody. It's not because we used to seeing 7 to 9 in the box.
Okay, I understand what you're
saying. It.
But this is what I'm saying. But when you got receivers going off a pass and they're playing man to man, you're not expecting that. You still gonna have 8 people in the box. You're not expecting it. You think this guy's gonna go into a zone? They're not. They're staying there. I mean, they stayed there. They was tight in that box.
I think they knew our pass coverage was suspect, so they figured if they were like the game plan would be let's stack the box so they wouldn't run. They'll have to pass, and I know they
throw the ball.
Pass rush is suspect, and then we'll put a spy. We're gonna have Branch. You're gonna every gap. If there's a free open, wait a delayed blitz.
Just hit it.
Yeah,
that's why he had 15 tackles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with that one, Coach. Man, you got to at least make them stop it, bro. Don't tell me lined up in that. You got Coach.
We didn't play it, bro.
Coach, the first drive he didn't even try to run it, Coach.
Nah, he didn't run it out one time.
He threw the ball 3
you had
times,
one run play in there. He didn't even try to run it that first drive.
He threw a screen.
Then when we got clips running around, they got clips going around the internet now of Algier running over folks.
Yeah.
So yeah, he can run the ball. Wayne did it plenty of time before. Last year, Cleveland Browns stacked the box up. We ran over 100 yards against them.
Yep.
So Wayne did it before, man.
Everybody, bro.
He was trying
Everybody
to be
play
pretty,
like
and I ain't no defending him on this. For me in my mind, ain't no defending Arthur Smith on this one for real.
Well,
You can't even explain it.
Well,
Can't even
I
explain
can defend it.
So that's it. That's
the
my
first
guy.
The first design run in
We
the
got
game
3 yards.
was for Desmond Riddle. It was for Desmond Riddle.
He should have handed the ball off.
The first design run was for him.
I don't think. He kept it because he read Aiden Hutchinson in the gap.
Yeah.
He read Hutchinson in the gap.
1 yard.
He kept it because he seen Hutchinson right there waiting on Bijan to get the ball.
Right.
And he kept it.
So you saying he made that decision?
He made that decision, yeah.
And that was the other problem, Bijan. Because guess what they know? They know Bijan ain't finna run up the middle. He either running outside or he catching a pad. He ain't running up that middle. So if you had Azil back there, that's a whole nother threat. That's why that's why I get to the point where like I still feel Bijan should not be starting out there. If you're gonna start him, bring a 2-back set out there.
Mm-hmm.
Run it like that.
Double tight eye formation. Double tight eye formation.
I don't even care if you put Algier at fullback at that point. Tyler Algier is the 5 starter. That's the threat.
I think I agree with that. I feel like they knew that the defense on Detroit was physical. We had to match their physicality. I felt like if we would have started,
the line didn't match that physicality.
Yeah, I felt like if we would have ran, even when we would have ran Algier, it would have set a tone. Like, hey, we know y'all coming for us. We coming for y'all too. Like I said, if we would have just ran at them.
But if your line's getting beat up, he ain't going nowhere.
We can't get out. What's our strength of our line, coach?
They was getting beat up.
I know what you're saying. What's the strength of our line, coach?
I promise you. It's supposed to be the run game, but it wasn't going to happen that day.
There you go. What did we start the game with?
Listen, I promise you, guys, it wasn't going to happen that day. No matter what you guys said, it wasn't going to happen. Whatever the game plan was, they weren't going to be able to run the ball. He changed the game plan when he see they knew they were going to run the ball. They stacked the box the whole game, man.
Coach, the Lions ain't got no all-world defense. They just
gave up
35 points the game before. They just gave up 30-something points. Yeah. They ain't got no all-world defense.
They scored 29.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna move on out. I'm gonna move on after this question.
I'm gonna move on after this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move on after this question. Just one question. Are they the only team that stacked the box against us?
No, but they're the only team that stayed in the 7-man front and didn't go nowhere else.
Yeah. That's all. That's all. We seen 7, 8 in the box, 8, 9.
But I'm saying, but they moved
the whole game. They did it the whole game.
They did not move 7 from the box. I'm saying they kept there in the box. They didn't go nowhere. They didn't drop in coverage. They stayed in the box. Yeah. They stayed. That's what I'm telling you guys. They stayed. They didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't drop in no coverage. They played man-to-man on the 4 what's called, guys. That's what I'm saying. That box was 7 no matter what. 705. That's what it was, 705.
The play calling is still bad. The play calling is still bad then. Because if they stand in the box, even after the snap of the ball to stay up on the run, coach, then it should have been better passing or plays.
Exactly. That's what we said.
Out of Desmond hand pass.
Exactly. That's what
so at the end of the day, it's still a shit game plan, bro. It's still a shit game plan.
Okay.
Either way you dice it up, it was shit.
Okay. So
yeah, that game plan sucked.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, which is this is just what it is. I'm gonna bring this image up. That's it.
That's what happened. They got the fuck out, man.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
That's it. That's it. There ain't nothing else to say but that.
But the main thing is we have to do better on first down. Simple.
Yeah.
If you're not successful on first down, you lose a lot of games. And we weren't successful.
No.
But even if
try to run the ball on first down.
Right. Even if he was trying to throw the ball on third down, Colt, why try to add out? Why not go for a little slant route or something, a little 5 yard, get
And
you a
we,
front of the
okay,
chain?
but this is the thing. When we did try to
What?
run the ball, we still weren't getting yards.
Mm-mm.
That was
Less than
later,
3.
Colt.
It
That's
doesn't
not
matter.
true.
We
That ain't Cole. That's not true, Cole. We got positive yardage early in the game, bro.
How many
We
yards did
was
we get in that
getting
game?
positive yardage, bro. That's what I'm saying. We went
Not from
away
the pass.
from the run. Just simple as that.
How many yards did what's called Algier have? How many yards did Bijan
12.
have?
I think I had like 12. It was low.
But Algier couldn't
That ain't
get started.
positive.
He couldn't get started, Colt.
So he had to get started.
Algier is a back. You got to lather him up with them carries, man. That's what kind of back
How
he
many
is.
carries did he have?
He got to get the touch.
7.
7.
7 carries.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough. He
No.
got to at least have
Only had
at the
7
least
carries, bro.
15. At the least, he got to have his 15, Colt.
He ain't been having 15 in the game.
Huh?
He ain't been averaging no 15. He's been averaging like 9 carries a game. That's what I'm telling you guys. Look
Colt,
at his
but
workload.
you understand what them game plan was the first 2 games? They ran the ball.
Ran the ball.
This game, we threw the ball.
They had 19.
Guess what we
they had
came
19.
out with?
Okay, the last game. How many carries they had in that last game?
I'm going to have to look it up. Hold on.
Bijan went off, so he took out of.
I'm going to let you know right now. I got it right here.
Bijan took out of carries.
He had 10 to
on
7.
fire.
It was 10 to 7 carries. It was 10 to 7.
Bad on offense, blocking, some coaching, execution, and wide receiver.
Last week they had 21 carries. No, actually they had less. They ran the ball more last time, 45 times.
Mm-hmm.
Azure had 16, Bijan had 19 last week.
Right.
Mm.
In the first game.
In first game, he had like 12.
Right.
But he had like 80-something yards.
But yeah, he was busting. They were busting.
And he only had 48 last time.
Right.
All 16 carries.
Right. So let's just go.
First game, he had 15 carries.
For 80
Bijan had 10. Guess what? Get what happened in that though? Your boy was out there more than Bijan. He was out there more than Bijan. That is your 5 starter. You got to give that man the ball. Bijan is your joker. He's what Cordell Patterson is. That's what he is. He in training for that position. So they're the same player. Him and Cordell Patterson is the same player.
You got to run the ball on first down if you're a running football team, man. Regardless of what the defense got going or got ready for you. If you're a running football team, you got to run that football on first down, man. You switch it up here and there, but you got to run.
You know what that looked like though? When we didn't have an identity, we went away from our identity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. We went away from our identity. If we're gonna be a running football team, we gotta run it regardless of what. That's just what it is. But let's just go ahead and go to the next topic, which is this. Let's put some respect on it. Let's put some respect on Atlanta defense and Detroit defense. Because Atlanta's kept us in the game, bro. Our defense.
They had an opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's put some respect on both of these defenses. It's just what it is. So how y'all feel about that? Because Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta had us. We had opportunities. We just couldn't get nothing going on offense, which comes back to the next topic after this one. So what y'all feel about this?
Go ahead.
Nah, I just want to know. That's what it is.
Oh, no. See, your defense, man. See, this defense, nothing that we were saying that we had recognized what Arthur Smith was telling us and was doing to set this team up was able to be effective in that Lions game. We know that in the trenches and on defense, we are designed to wear you out over 4 quarters. We designed to wear down your offensive line. We're designed to wear down your linebacker core. On defense, we designed to wear down that offensive line. So we wasn't able to do that. We weren't able. We tired out before they did because we was on the field more. We was on the field more than what we should have been. See, on defense, the reason why the pressure is there in late in games is because we just don't warm down so much up front. And when it becomes time to nut up or shut up and they gotta throw the ball, we get that pressure. That pressure, we was actually in pressure for the majority of this game. But them guys got tired, man. They was able to go ahead and pull away in the fourth quarter. They just like we pulled away on Carolina, they pulled away on us in the fourth because the defense was tired.
And then those third down conversions that we didn't convert. It was like 1 and 7.
No, third down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We was
4 for 14.
4 for 14.
Both teams were 4 for 14 in third down.
I'm about to say it was my mat even out. So that means our defenses were doing what we were doing.
Yeah, the defense doing their job.
Offense. Look more just like the last year offense when we needed red zone.
This is what I'm going to say one thing about what you got. Our offensive line got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
You can blame on everything else. Offensive line got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
They was destroyed. What's called was more physical, and they seem to be more stronger now, guys.
We always look like we're undersized anyway, just a little bit.
Well, I don't think it was just the size. We just got beat up. I mean, it from one side to the other, there was nothing they can do. They were destroyed. That's why I
never seen Matthews look like a turnstile.
We got out coached.
Our ball went coaching.
Our ball went
I ain't gonna call it coaching. I just think
the only thing different on that offensive line, coach, is Bergeron. That's the only difference in the offensive line from last year. Bergeron.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way we should have been got beat like that. We wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared,
bro. I believe
even Philadelphia ain't never had 7 sacks on us. We gave up 7 sacks to the Lions.
When last time we played Philadelphia? When the last time we played Philadelphia?
Last year.
We played Philadelphia last year?
I think so. No, it was the year before last.
The year before, when we had a terrible line. We had a terrible line then. The line wasn't even as good as it is now.
We ain't played the new Philadelphia though.
No, we ain't played that. We ain't played that Philadelphia Heat.
Yeah, we ain't
you
played
right about that. We ain't played that one.
Wait till the playoffs.
They didn't have that type of
caliber
lineup.
Yeah,
they got some vicious animals over there right now.
They got
some hungry people right now, boy.
Some rabid dogs.
So this is the next topic, man. The bulk of the blame, man. Since we already talking about it, it wasn't a questionable play calling or inexperience of an ungalvanized team. It was one of them.
Oh boy, I really don't like this one. I'll let somebody else go.
Yeah, bro, I had to get to you.
Well, I'm gonna say some of the play calling was shitty. However, it's like, for instance, when you stop a team from doing what they do best, and they have to resort to doing one thing, that's what happened. I'm gonna just put it like it is. They was resorted. Y'all said run the ball. It wasn't enough there. If you know you ain't gonna be able to do it with that many people in the box.
You got to at least try it, coach. You got to at least attempt to do it.
Well, they attempted 20 tries and shit didn't work.
Man,
we got 44 yards. We got 44 yards, guys. 44 yards.
I can't let you keep saying that, bro. Like they the only team. Like they the only team that done stack the box on us the whole game.
Yes,
it's not true. That's not a fact thing.
Staying in the box,
that's not true,
yes,
bro.
they are. Look at
the ball stacked against us. Everybody does. Everybody keeps at least 7 men in the box.
People wasn't scared of Kyle Pitts. They played him one-on-one. They didn't bracket no one.
Started on his ass.
But they bracket nobody. That's what I'm telling you guys. They bracket nobody. They played man-to-man the whole game. They kept those guys in the box.
That don't matter in the running game. For us, that don't matter.
I got a question.
Hey,
when you got 5 people blocking 7, it matters.
That still don't make Arthur Smith look good. Because they were manning these boys up the whole game, and you still can't do nothing. That's a problem.
Exactly. So who fault is that, though?
No, they didn't try.
Arthur Smith.
That's the quarterback and the wide receiver who can't get off their blocks.
That's what you failing to realize, coach. We didn't even try.
We didn't try to run the ball. We had 20 attempts.
No,
we got 44 yards.
20 attempts. When we accustomed to running 40, we accustomed to running 40 plus times.
45 was the highest we ever ran in a long time.
We double our running and passing, coach. We double the running with the passing.
Listen,
We ain't never did that.
we only had
Never.
45. That was the first time we had 45 carries in a long time. That was last week against Green Bay. Look at the stats.
Oh,
I'm just letting
bro.
you guys know. The first game we only had like 49 plays. And
We were balanced last game, Coach. We was balanced.
We had 30.
Go look at the stats. Go look at the stats.
know
Look
I
at the
got
passes
everything in
and
front
look
of
at the carries.
So
We was
what
balanced.
y'all saying? It was questionable play calling.
I've been saying that since the game was over.
It wasn't questionable. It was shit. It was shit play calling.
I just like, or it wasn't like the inexperienced, the ungalvanized team with them not being able. They're not playing together. They haven't been playing together that
It was
long.
the coach not having them prepared. That's what it was. I've been saying that since the game was over.
So that's
we're kind of right about that.
Yeah, I can say I can agree
right
with that. I'm not going to deny that part.
Because you got to know
you
got a reputation. You got a reputation for running the ball. So you expecting already in practice, you preparing for if the team stack the box against you and they keep their men in quicksand. Ain't nobody moving. You supposed to prepare for that.
You're right.
Coming into the game. So if you gonna say, okay, well, we gonna if they do this, we just gonna hit them in the passing game.
And
you got to be better prepared to throw the ball. You got to be better prepared. Coach,
I hear what you're saying. You're right about that too. You're exactly right. So what I'm saying is, that run game wasn't going to work with that situation. So they tried to throw the ball, and it wasn't successful. That's what I'm saying.
Because they was calling the wrong pass plays. They calling the wrong everything they doing 10 yards down the field or more. Yo, everything looked like a goal, and it was sloppy looking goal. It was basic. It was basic as hell.
Yeah,
it was saying whoever in the backfield go out on a wheel route, everybody else on a go, or everybody else on a deep slant, or somebody on a deep slant.
They couldn't check anything down. Cause those guys was on. They was like unchecked down.
Cause we was predictable.
Man, they can't be on everything, bro. They can't be on. They can't be ready for everything.
This is what I want you to go do. Blackberry, go look at the all 22s. You would think different.
I do. Coach, what? Soon as it was available.
Yeah.
Soon as it was available, bro.
Yeah, because the all 22 shows that they on everything, man. I hate to say this, but they kind of knew what we was running. I hate to say it. We ran the same thing we ran in the first game.
Who that fall on? The coach.
That is true.
Because the design.
Everybody know we running, man. Everybody know that.
Maybe it was just to be simple because they were looking ahead.
Man. Regardless of what, bro, is either the coach's fault. It's gonna be, and it's like our fan base.
I'm not gonna get the blame anyway.
The Logan, the brand. The fan base is trying to blow up the organization. Fan base saying we should trade Kyle Pitts, get rid of Ritter, fire Arthur Smith, Blank should sell the team. It's just for what?
Ty, you want to know something they did? They fed right into Brian Branch's hands on everything they did. All them plays that he was so disruptive on, they literally put it right. Well, they put the ball right in front of him to make the play. Yeah. I told y'all, this boy is excellent in the short field. He's excellent in it. So if you know that, if you know the Lions gonna have this boy playing up on in that box, and they telling him, hey, you stay right here, don't go nowhere. That means he's leaving. They're leaving opportunity in the open field. You got a scheme for somebody to get in that open field. Well, Brian Branch is not it. If he's staying that far up on the line, if I can recognize that, why the fuck Arthur Smith couldn't recognize that? Why they were gone? Why Regone couldn't recognize that? I've been saying this since before the boy even made it in the NFL. Brian Branch, he gonna take the sideline away. Brian Branch, he gonna be excellent in the short field. The boy is excellent at the line of scrimmage. I was telling y'all that. I compared that boy to Jamal Adams. I say this boy got Jamal Adams written all over him.
Palpatine.
Hi guys.
Emotions.
Hi guys,
How's it going?
how are you guys?
Emotions are high.
I see. I just want to come here and give everybody a hug and a kiss, and some teddy bears and gummy bears and milk. It's like y'all sure y'all want none of that shit?
Hey,
Oh, it's just football. It's just football, man.
Hey man, let's look. We lost, man. We lost. Let's. I think it is. Look, that we just got our ass kicked, man. Look, everybody got a point at the end of the day, but it's like, look, we're not gonna win every game, and we're not gonna do everything the right way. Arthur did not do his job. The defense didn't do their job. Offense didn't do their job. You know what I'm saying? The kicking game, then we just got our butts kicked. So look, man, look, let's try to get on to the next week. We got a chance to be 3-1, bro. Like that right there is, the silver lining and everything. And like I said, I understand all the frustration, because if you would have saw me during the game, like I wanted to punch through a damn wall. I really wanted to punch through a wall just watching us we got out physical. You know what I'm saying? We got out physical. And at the end of the day, I say everybody has a point. Everybody has a point. But like let's move on to the next game and try to kick Calvin really ass. That's what I'm looking for. I want to kick his ass. Let's hit his ass, his little ass going across that damn middle, light him up real quick. We got what's the defensive lineman?
He ain't going across no middle. He ain't been across the middle.
I said if he goes across that middle, if he goes across the middle, we gonna try to knock his damn block off. All right, Blackberry. All right,
Knock his fucking block off.
That's it, man. So
he ain't had but one good quarter all season.
Yeah, man. Like,
hey, his passport man not working. He restricted.
Coach, man. That's what I'm talking about, Coach. Hey, man, like serious, man. That's just look, man. We look. I know this is. We want to get we want to see our Falcons at our best, but like that's just like, bro. We're gonna get our ass kicked. We're gonna see Arthur make plenty of mistakes. Hopefully, it's not Dan Quinn mistakes, but. Man, you just got to give it up to him, man. This ain't the same Falcons. This ain't the same Detroit Lions. I think there's a silver lining in the NFL right now, but that the passing game is going to be. It's not going to be as important as it once was. It's like that. I said this time and time again was, and my bad, a lot for talking a little bit too long, but we're never going to see that era of football ever again with those types of quarterbacks. So what we're just saying now is just the reality of football is come back. We getting to see real football. This is about men, 1-on-1, who can out physical each other. This is what the game is getting back to. Like this RPO stuff you saw last night. The RPO was okay, but it was just a big old. It was just last night was just a dog fight. They rushed for 200
last night. Was Philadelphia defensive line. That's about it, because they were getting torched in the back part.
And that's it. It's just getting back to that. So, like I said, man, let's Falcons fans, let's just get back to supporting the team. And like I said, everybody got a point. Everybody has a point. We should have did this. We should have did that. But at the end of the day, we lost. All right, let's kick. Let's focus on kicking it.
We ain't got no problem with the loss. We got a problem with the way we lost. If we lose,
I get it.
I understand that. I understand that, law. Everybody ain't gonna win all the game. We only had one team win, go undefeated. We know that. But if we would have lost our way, we wouldn't be so damn pissed right now.
Right.
Hold on. With them and tell them don't no more.
Hold on, yeah, like I said, we get that, but it's not going to bring it back. So let's go to the Jaguars. Let's focus on the Jaguars. We content creators, man. Let's teach these people. They want to hear them stats. Goddamn it, Blackberry. They want to hear the stats for you. Goddamn. All right, so let's get.
They want to hear me tell them the fucking truth.
No, hey, they want to hear. They want to hear everything. They don't want
to. You better not call no more games like that one.
They want to hear the facts, the stats, and the truth. not just the truth all the time. They want to hear everything. So like I said, man, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the focus, man. We got to kick Jacksonville Jaguars ass, man.
Hey, but
And that's
we
all.
just we go with our boy topic. That's the topic he put up. We went in on it, though. We going with what Top put up. You understand?
Yeah. So now the next topic is stats, facts, and the truth. Trust the process. See how you just segue into it?
Straight transition.
Hey, straight like that. And I want to put some stats.
Should
and
have
some
had a
facts
picture
out
of
there.
Joel Embiid up there.
I want to put some stats out here real quick. I don't know if y'all know in the last 10 years which rookie quarterbacks was the top rookie quarterback and who was the least, like the last rookie quarterback to have a successful rookie year. Do you know that person? Them two people?
The last two that had a successful rookie year.
It was 10 years in the last 10 years. The top rookie quarterback and the 10th rookie quarterback that had successful rookie careers. Because like I said, they trying to crucify my guy after 7 games, and the organization believes in this guy. Who was those people?
Russell Wilson.
He was one of them. He was like number 8.
Matt Ryan got to be in.
Oh, you saying
he's the last 10 years though?
Last 10 years.
You said last
who had
10
a successful rookie? Because after 7 games, they're just like, hey, and the organization believes in Ritter. This is their guy. And it's like Mike mentioned, we need to get behind our guy.
Yeah, a rookie season or a successful now?
Rookie season.
Successful rookie season. Well, Joe Burrow?
Yeah, he was one of them.
He had a terrible first year. Brock Purdy for one.
His rookie year.
If you talk about now, Brock Purdy. So, what are we talking about now? Okay.
Number 1 is Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger. He went 13-0. He went 13-0.
In the last 10 years?
Oh, that's like the last 10 years then.
That's like last 15, 20.
Yeah, but I think it was like 15. But what I wanted to say was Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Was number 10. Matt Ryan was number 10. And I say that because at the end of the day, we have a culture that's set up for my guy to be successful. Although I want people to give my guy a fair shake, show him grace. I don't understand why we just can't show this man grace. So this part of my show, I wanted to make sure everybody know we need to start showing Ritter grace, man. He's 7 games in. We're going against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is I don't really even follow them, but I don't even think they are that good either.
They're 1-2 right now. But we know it's still early in the season.
It's still early. And I think they running game is sus. Sunshine, I guess he's standing tall sometime. But he ain't did nothing since when he did cut his hair a little bit and grew it back out. I don't know. What can y'all tell me about?
Went 280 on.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he's standing tall in the pocket. I give him that. And we also have somebody over there. They do have somebody over there that was a former Falcon. But what do Jaguars really like? What are they? What is their identity?
They'll pass first football team.
Okay. So, what are y'all expecting from this London game between the Jags and the Falcons? Like, how do y'all? We already know what a shit game looked like. What are y'all perspective on this Jacksonville game versus the Falcons in the London?
You was their tight end.
Yeah, they got a good tight end.
Yeah, they're gonna try to expose it with the tight end because for some reason our tight end.
That's all our Achilles.
Yes.
Tight end's been our Achilles since Grant.
Last 3 games, tight ends them done something.
I don't think Carolina and Green Bay didn't really hurt us much with their tight ends.
They threw the ball to them. They caught some passes.
Yeah, they did target them. They did try, but we know what happened this past Sunday though. We know what happened. But yes, the Jaguars, they do have a really good tight end though.
And they got some decent receivers too though.
They do.
Chris and Kurt.
Got a lot of
Kevin,
scat guys.
yeah, Kevin and both of those guys run good routes. Kevin runs some of the greatest routes you're gonna see, and Chris and Kurt run good routes too. So
Yeah.
Calvin, really? You
runs
got to
Oh
make
yeah.
a bet.
he
Place
runs
a
great
bet
routes.
with
He
him.
still arguably got the best feet.
Yeah. But,
Arguably, still got the best feet.
well, we still got to worry about ETN too. They got a decent running back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we feel about this then? Is that gonna happen right there?
I don't think AJ gonna travel. Because AJ, I mean, not,
he ain't traveled all year.
yeah, Ridley plays in the slot most of the time too. He ain't usually outside. He more like the slot guy a lot.
But we were using him outside like he was their number one.
I don't. Well, that
Well,
number one is overrated. They put him in motion a lot.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, they put him in motion a lot. They use him the same. They actually use Calvin Ridley the same way. The same way. What's your boy from
Miami?
No, Tutu Atwell with the Rams. The Rams use Tutu Atwell exactly how the Jaguars use Calvin Ridley. You're gonna see him doing a lot of motion. You're gonna see him in a lot of action. That's why AJ he can travel, but we don't have him traveling. So you gonna see him a little bit matched up with Calvin Ridley, but because he's gonna be moving around so much, you ain't gonna see a whole lot of AJ over Calvin Ridley.
Okay. Because they're gonna try to put Calvin Ridley on some type of mismatch against a linebacker, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to this opportunity against the opposition. What weakness can the Falcons exploit or take advantage of in London playing against the Jags? Like, what can we take advantage of?
If we get them in 3rd and 5, they're not good. They're not good on 3rd down. They're not good at all on 3rd down.
Where are they in
the worst percentage in the football?
Oh, say less. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else?
They trying to move the chains on 2nd down a lot because they know they're not good on 3rd down. Yeah. They don't have a good run blocking offensive line. They're not really good in run blocking. But ETN, he's just one of them backs that he know how to, he good at falling forward, getting positive yardage. So you got to be sure tackling. Can't have no missed tackles, man. Not against ETN. He'll make you pay for the missed tackles.
And he can catch the ball too, so he gets big yards.
He can catch.
That's what I'm about to say. Make sure we tackle, because they do a lot of trying to run out the kid. Tackle, wrap up.
Strap up. You better block somebody.
Right?
I'm telling you. Hey. So.
They got a tackling machine out there, though.
Who?
Jaguars.
Who that?
The guy who used to be with us.
Talking about Lure Khan?
Yeah, he's a tackling machine, man. I hate to say it. Boy, tackles.
I mean,
he'll lay on the pile. Lay on the pile.
I'm about to say he do a lot of.
He had 14 tackles. 8 of them was solo.
Because they ran right at him.
Right at him. Hey, there's a tackle. He ain't gonna miss him. One thing I can say about when he was in Atlanta, he grabbed hold of you. He don't usually miss tackles. So that's the thing. But then he
can't cover. He still can't cover.
Yeah, about
that's where they got his ass in the middle.
That's the reason why he didn't get paid down here, because he couldn't cover.
No, we won't pay him.
That's the reason Devondre Campbell didn't get paid. He couldn't cover.
We ain't had no money to pay their asses. I think they would have kept.
We didn't develop him well. We didn't develop Foyer well because his first season he didn't do bad. Well, I'm gonna say his second season he didn't do bad covering. Him and Dion was probably the best cover linebackers in football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were.
He did good in zone. He didn't do good in man to man.
Man, not on man.
He did good in zone. He was a good. He covered that zone right.
Hey, Will, come on. Linebackers don't play man all that often. not all that often. They ain't playing no man.
Now, Dion was good though. Dion was good at playing man. But
Dion played areas of the field.
Dion was a safety when he first went to college too, though.
Yeah. And then he was a tackler too. Right. So when he hits you, you'll feel it.
Who, Dion?
Yeah, Debo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Debo.
Yeah, before he got injured, when he got
Before he
injured,
got
ain't no
injured,
way
he'll
he up.
hit you. They'll feel it, bro. They ain't go to his
But
side too often.
now he can't stay on the team.
Now he can't.
He
Yeah,
on Carolina.
yeah,
That's right. He had that penalty last week. That's right.
yeah. He did.
Michael Walker in Las Vegas.
Well,
What?
he's trying out.
Oh,
No, he on the
with
team.
Chicago.
He on Las Vegas roster right now.
He's
I
on the
thought
roster.
they let him go to
Not the
Chicago.
I mean, but he on their team. I don't know if he on the practice squad or what, but
He's on
they
the
show
practice
up.
squad, probably. I don't think he.
They show him on their team though.
He got number 3.
for him.
He said, "Well, good for him. Whatever."
What's good for the deal?
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Like,
I'm glad he might get another check. He might be able to take care of his family with it.
congratulations. You know that's your guy.
Congratulations.
Sorry ass. But yeah, we're gonna Hey, I'm trying to make it this so we got so emotional, man. We're gonna call this make a fashionable statement, man. Make a fashion statement. How can the Falcons fly, man, by making a fashion statement? And what I mean by that is how you carry the bag, bro. How we gonna carry the ball, man? We can't have another. I don't know. That wasn't even a running game. I don't know what we had last time, but we need to run on these people. Like, I mean, we need to go ahead and let Algier be Algier, if that makes sense.
He's not going to be your starter. No matter how much you guys want him to be the starter, he's not going to be your starter because he is not your number 1 pick, and he ain't making that money like
that. I know. So they got Bijan to face everything.
Oh, they dropped the ball. Did he drop the ball? He dropped the ball. Braids up. He just dropped the ball out there. Outfield. I'm sorry, guys.
Come on, let go, Braid. Come on, man.
Yeah, don't lose. Let's go, Braid.
They just took the lead.
No, look, that's one thing we can depend on that doggone offense, but this pitching, boy, oh my lord.
They picked it up and what's going after the old boy went out. The older went out. He dropped the ball. I can't believe that.
That's that pressure of playing the Braves.
They don't want to go to the playoff. They don't want to play the Braves in the playoff anyway. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we're gonna be off the first round, so we ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the Q&A section of the show. Well, we just gonna dial it down, and man,
he said Dion had an interception against the Seahawks Sunday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. What that mean?
That might mean his shoulder might be fully healthy now.
No, he didn't have no good game.
Well, he's on that team because
no good game now.
Shaq gone. He's still been on the practice squad. Shaq wasn't gone.
So they need him.
They need a body.
He
did what he had to do.
We got any questions in the chat, man, that you can have for the panel, man?
Answer your question.
Any questions?
Ask y'all questions.
Don't be asking us about the Detroit Lion game, though. That's there.
Hey, if you got questions about Detroit Lion, go ahead. We'll
keep it short. We'll keep it short.
We'll keep it short. Yes, no,
It's all about y'all. We're gonna keep it short.
Yes, no,
How y'all feel about how he lost his confidence in him?
Hey man,
New
I think he's just going through one of them. He having one of them things right now. One of them. He's a little shaky right now, but he ain't missing that but 2 kicks this year, right?
That's
too
many.
An extra point and a field goal.
Yeah.
Now,
and an extra point.
If he make that kick, I think the game will be a different story.
Yeah.
If we would have did something after that interception, the game be a different story.
No, that kick was before the interception, though.
Yeah.
He missed the kick before the interception.
Yeah, the offense just couldn't capitalize at all. Period.
3 straight 3 and outs.
4.
Did an interception on the 4th
one.
Yeah.
Offense.
I think Koo might be in his own head. I think he just might be. It might be. Hey, if it continues, reevaluation.
Well, they brought in the kicker. They brought a kicker in, so
he can only kick 25 yards. Not just playing.
Okay. And an offensive tackle. They brought in an offensive tackle too.
That was just
Storm Norton.
That's just That's just publicity to try to make it. Gets
making
a lot
people
of
start
fire in
working
his
for
ass.
it.
Got a lot of
Mhm.
fire in
You
his
can
ass.
lose your
But
job.
that boy is
You
a
can
big
lose
boy
your
though.
job.
He's
He's
a big
big, but he's
boy.
slow.
Hey man,
He's slow
sometimes
to
you need
water.
bite
Hey,
in the way.
he's slower than a dripper sink.
Hey man.
Bloop, bloop.
He said,
Hey,
"What's the
look,
real deal with CP?" Oh, wait.
he say, will we come out passing this game?
Well,
Man, probably.
No,
Maybe.
we're gonna
It's
run
we gonna
against
possible.
run
this
this
team.
one. Jet lag.
We were running
They're
against
not
this team because this is the pass rush team. This team is all about their pass rush.
Okay. So
You
what's
got
the real
Devin
deal with
Lloyd, who's
CP?
like a pass rusher. He's a good tackler, but he's more like a pass rusher. Trayvon Walker, pass rusher.
I'm gonna say I don't know until Arthur Smith gained my confidence back. I'm gonna hit I don't know on him.
You don't want,
Oh.
hey,
I
but you
don't
don't want
know.
to throw at that boy from on that number 32 from on Jacksonville. That
Hey,
Georgia boy.
but
You
what
don't
we
want to throw
gotta
at him.
do, we gotta
Tyson.
think about it. We in the NFL, everybody's good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna run across a superstar out there once in a while. You got to out scheme that superstar. That's what the offensive coordinator supposed to do. They supposed to out scheme the superstar.
But you know what? I'm
I
gonna say this right here. Something that just to put this whole thing in perspective. Just maybe Detroit was just a better team that day.
Oh,
Simple.
they definitely was a better team that day
But I'm
because
just
they had
saying,
their
just
coach
think
had
about
them
it.
prepared.
That was their second game at home. They lost the last game at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
They may just had what it took that day. We just probably wasn't there.
Barry Sanders
Coach, we got to think
statue.
about it, Coach.
Yeah,
This team,
that was
Detroit
Barry
could have
Sanders
been
Day, bro.
Yeah.
Detroit could have been 0-3 right now
They could have
if
been.
Kansas City catch the ball.
They
They
could have
was
been, but
dropping
they
balls.
ain't. But the thing, they could have been. They ain't though.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't. So we can't just say that Detroit is a better team. They are lucky.
They were
team.
that day. They were.
I give them that.
They executed.
They executed it. Everything they done. They
They
executed.
darn sure executed against us because we showed they execute nothing.
They executed against Seattle. They just screwed up at the end.
Yeah. They
They
young
should have
too.
beat
They young
Seattle.
team too.
They should be 3-0. Technically.
Hold on. Now you know Kabon Walker, he had a hell of a day against him.
Kenny.
yeah.
You trying to tell me
ran
our
He
guys
ran
could
on
have it or
He
even
ran-
better day?
I knew you was gonna go there. The dude ran on them, boy. He ran on them.
But you know why? They was worried about DK.
Okay, coach.
I'm okay, man.
Okay. All right.
Listen,
All right.
okay, look this way. They don't trust Desmond Ritter's arm, man. Nobody in the league trusts his arm. Think about it. Think about that. Look at that. Look at it from that point.
Well,
They don't trust his throwing. They don't trust it.
Say at the press conference they was gonna make Ritter throw the ball.
They don't trust his arm. So why not put that pressure on him to throw the ball? That's what they did.
But I'm not excusing his. I'm not excusing.
Hey man, that's just football 101. That's just.
I would have rather this be the game we come out with the throw. Let's put a throwing experiment in. I would rather the Jaguars be that team we experiment on than the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's get this CP.
This a non-conference game.
All right. They said, "What's the real deal with CP?" My gut telling me something's up with him. What up with him? Like he's a trade or something with him. So he just
what?
That's possible.
You feel like we're gonna trade CP?
It's possible. It's possible.
I mean,
you got to say it in your coach voice. It's possible, maybe.
It's possible. Hey, bro. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember I said the same thing last year with the other dude, the one y'all talking about from who's in Carolina right now.
Oh, yeah.
I said the same thing with him.
Deion Jones.
I said the same thing with him. No, he ain't going nobody. Okay.
Yeah, Debo, he came back healthy. He was gone.
I think we was all saying that though.
But no, y'all said we'll never trade him. Yeah, I said okay.
Because he was like the best cover we had.
Say that.
Hey, I would have said it if Deion was healthy, he wouldn't have went nowhere.
Yeah, they would have got rid of his ass.
No, he wouldn't have went nowhere.
Listen, let me tell you why. Wasted money. They had to put Troy out there. They had to. That's his draft choice. Deion was not drafted by these guys. Think about this. Deion wasn't drafted by these guys. And they were talking about Deion had some kind of attitude. What? I don't know. We don't know. Y'all remember that rumor that came out that Deion was having attitude? Y'all remember that in the media? He didn't He didn't want to. We don't know, but we don't know this though. That's the thing. We don't know this.
They were lying.
They were lying.
Well, he ain't on team.
It's controversial.
Huh?
It's controversial, and a lot of fans ain't gonna like me saying this. But I wouldn't even be surprised if Kyle Pitts got traded before the deadline.
Somebody was talking about that just today.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, somebody from the Falcons said they not.
You seen that too? Yeah, I saw that same article. Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about some Cowboys was calling about them.
Cowboys ain't got enough draft picks. We don't. No, that won't happen.
All right. Side note: the Braves just won, so they had a comeback win. They won the game.
Yes, sir.
Dance
we get the last out.
Southside 12.
Dance been struck out.
Yep.
He do what he do best. He struck out.
He said, "Do y'all think we finally see Scotty Miller doing something besides taking out money so far?"
He's played. He played in the game. He was in the game.
No target.
Arthur Smith just ain't dialing them up, bro. Like, listen, man. Like,
that's the go route guy right there.
At the point when, at the end of the game, they started dialing up stuff, but Desmond Ritter was shook at that point. He was shook already.
Do you mind? Can you blame him for being shook when the old line ain't blocking for you?
He ain't got hit so much, so he was overthrowing folks, throwing behind folks. You know
so the old line did great, then.
Huh?
So the old line did great.
No, the old line sucked.
Okay.
I already said that. How many times we
I
said that?
tell you what. I tell you what, though, Coach. Scotty Miller is a good guy. When you know that your offensive line is giving up a lot of pressures fast, the pressure getting up in your quarterback fast. A guy like Scotty Miller on some short drag routes, on some medium drag routes. A guy like Scotty Miller can get open when they leaving all that space open in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm. We ain't seen none of those routes.
But one thing I do got to say, my quarterback needs to do more better on his guys in the middle check downs, because there was some plays that was wide open. Like,
yes. Him and Arthur Smith been off. They was off, boy.
I told you,
man. It's third game of the season. Third game of the season.
Yeah, he was getting hit so much.
He's still undefeated at home.
Yeah, pretty much. Any more questions? Okay. Do y'all think Campbell will get his 100th sack against his?
Not if he keep thinking about it.
No,
he keep thinking about it. He thinking about it too much, man. You got to just go out there and play.
I seen some stuff on defense yesterday. Well, the other day. There's no way in the hell they should be dropping his big ass in the fucking coverage. There's no way he should be dropping that man. He should be not doing any type of dripping.
New Orleans was dropping their big guys in coverage though. New Orleans did that a lot.
Listen, dude, he's a short space guy. He shouldn't be doing no dripping. Yeah, he shouldn't be dripping nowhere. I'm just saying.
I
guess because he's tall.
He was looking so slow. He was looking so slow, like he was paralyzed a little bit. I hate to say it.
He was slow, bro.
He was looking slow, but he wasn't maintaining the edge. He was not maintaining the edge.
No, he dripped. He dripped into the middle of the field, bro. He shouldn't be doing that. I was like, that don't look right. You know what I'm saying?
They were trying something different.
No, not with him. Listen. This is another thing. We need to start going younger, man. I hate to say this. We got to start putting some of those young boys on those edges.
Time to see some Harrison.
I need to see Harrison. I need to see more Eberkid. I do need to see some more of that. I'm not lying. That's like, okay.
Hey, can I keep it a buck about your boy AK? Can I keep it a buck?
Why not I put his hand on his head? Go ahead.
He ain't been looking good. He ain't been
not
looking
since
good.
He changed that number.
He ain't been looking good. That 17 don't work for him.
You go to that 47, man.
He ain't been looking good.
Let me say something. So y'all may think, okay. I think I see your boy. He wouldn't get none of those holding calls in New Orleans, was he? Onyemata?
Oh, David Onyemata?
Yeah, I wonder when he's been holding all the time. Since he was in Atlanta, they starting to call it. I'm just wondering.
No, they don't like us. We gotta go against the refs and the other team all the time.
Well, he was holding though. He was holding.
You hold
It's just the point. I think he's been doing it his whole career, but they
Yeah.
just started to call it. No one those guys could get to the next level when they was blocking this big. He was
Right.
holding,
We're holding two
You
people,
will
bro.
hold it.
but then
Yeah.
else they gonna call everything. You holding for what? He was like, I've been doing this all my life.
All right.
But yeah, so
We got any more questions, man, before we wrap it up, man? I ain't got no questions.
what Eric say? Why did you keep trying to get rid of traded? Who's trying to get rid of traded?
Who's
He's
that
trying
guy?
to get his ass traded.
That's my
He
guy.
probably been hearing about it a lot in the Twitter or something like that.
His,
They have been trying.
Somebody in the chat probably said it.
We ain't trading number 9.
but he
bro.
does have to make a little sometimes some faster decisions too though. He does. He has to do that sometimes.
He's showing his record. He's still
Yeah, he's showing his
record.
his inexperience.
So,
That's exactly what he's doing.
I'm gonna give him up to that, like to the 8th game. He
Eighth
should have been
game?
good
Wow.
to see game number 8 of this year.
Why not game number 12?
8.
That'd be a whole season.
No, I'm talking about game number 8
Yeah.
of this year.
I'm talking about game number 12 be a whole season then. Then you can start judging for the last 4
Oh,
games.
he said he mean Pitts. He meant Pitts.
Pitts.
He said, why do they keep trying to get Pitts traded?
And it's just good
Cause
conversation.
the fantasy. This the fantasy people, man. They ain't getting their points because he ain't being used for them like that. But like
No people.
when Arthur Smith first got the job, he already
I
said
got
one man is not going to be the main part of this team.
I got a
He
question
said
for
that
y'all.
already.
I got a question for y'all. Can I ask the question real quick, Lock?
Go ahead, bro. Ask it.
How would y'all feel they would the trade hit?
Man, it is what
Ain't
it
no
is.
way
We can't do nothing about it. We can't do
So what do you think this fan base to do?
Depend on what they get.
They're gonna be like, well, you wasted that pick.
You better get a first round.
Unicorn.
Better get a first round so we go get Bowers. So we go
Yeah,
get Brock
let's go
Bowers.
get another quarterback.
They got we got to trade with somebody like Chicago then to get that.
You're going to have to trade in the top three.
Top 3.
Yep, you're going to have to trade in the top 3.
That's Chicago.
They're going to have to, Chicago,
who else is that
yeah.
bad? Houston won the game though. They beat the Jaguars this past weekend. Beat them.
They said the Cardinals, they won too.
Beat them handily.
They ain't gonna beat
You
nobody
can't
else.
tell right now. It's too early to tell.
You said they ain't gonna beat nobody else.
They ain't gonna beat nobody else.
Only team I'm sure who probably ain't gonna
They
beat
may be
nobody probably Chicago. I
Indianapolis.
don't know what Chicago.
But they beat. Then
do.
again, they beat the
They
Ravens.
suck.
So, yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna put it that way. I know my partner Will. He say that's them fantasy guys talking about trading picks. But listen, y'all, it don't not make sense.
It don't.
It don't not make sense.
Is that a double
Hold
nigga?
on, what kind of language is that? Black
Double
man?
nigga. He called that the black. That's black. That's the Lorex.
I understand.
Speaking Lorex. That's the Lorex speaking.
Hey, I ain't have my hood
It don't
pants
not
on
make
there
sense,
like
bro.
that. I ain't have that. I wasn't ready for that.
Hey,
I
it
wasn't
don't not
ready.
make sense.
Did y'all think Minnesota would lose against the Chargers?
Yep, they inconsistent, coach. They inconsistent.
They throw a lot
They
of-
defense sucks.
Yeah, they do.
Sucks.
Do you think Arizona gonna beat Dallas though?
No, definitely didn't think that.
Hell
They
no.
beat their ass. I hate to say it. That game wasn't even closer than the score. Look,
They exposed Dallas.
Dak is terrible.
That sucked, bro. Making all that money, that boy sucked.
But but you know what they did? That what's called that defense? They ran right at him. They ran right at old number 11.
That's how you got. That's how you got to
Got
do
a
a big a pass rusher like that. You got to run down him
Oh yeah.
because his frame
What
too
they
small. He can't take that
What
big
he say?
boy coming at him like that.
What are you getting in this? What do you mean? What am I getting in this? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, what are you getting in this
I think
coach?
he's saying what we getting. Yeah, this coach with the Jags.
Y'all want to do a prediction?
Oh shit! I'm done doing predictions.
Yeah, but you were way
I'm
off.
hitting my mic.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
hitting my mic.
I'm gonna answer Native Floyd question though, man.
Go ahead.
Now, if you talking about the offensive coordinator or the head coach, if you talking about on the offensive side of the ball, like Coach said, you gonna see a lot of plays You're gonna see a lot of plays ran. That's gonna be designed for the tight end. Either the tight end is gonna be a target or a decoy. They like to do a lot of underneath stuff. They like to do them medium. They do a lot of medium drag route. Cause like we said, Ridley and Kirk, they like scat guys, and they got another guy. I cannot remember his name, but they got another receiver who he got a similar style of play just like them. So they got a lot of scat guys, and ETN, he's a little bit of a scat guy too. He's scatting power. He got some of everything. So Trevor Lawrence like to do a lot of stuff underneath the tight end. It's kind of unique in a way because it's kind of like the opposite of what you see Kansas City do with Travis Kelce. Well, everything is designed for Travis Kelce to get open. And this, with the Jags, everything is designed for the tight end to be the focus, for the defense to put focus on the tight end, to get your focus off of those receivers a little bit. So you're going to see a lot of underneath behind the tight end. And because, like I said, he's an athletic guy, but them receivers, they really good in their route running. So you're going to see a lot of medium range throws. You're going to see a lot of underneath stuff, and you're going to see them spread the field a lot. They like to spread the field a lot. So they live by that model. Spread them out, wear them out. That's what they live by.
I think they're one of their another one, their wide receiver. I think he's hurt. Zay Jones. I think Zay Jones is hurt, though. Somebody's talking about Zay Jones. He didn't do anything last week. He didn't do nothing last week.
They really didn't need.
I don't even follow the Jags. The only thing I follow the Jags about, I know Trevor Lawrence, and I know Ridley was over there. He need to do good so we can get a good draft pick. They need to do good.
I'll follow him a little bit because I actually like Sunshine. I like Sunshine.
He like Sunshine.
He's a George boy.
I like him. I like Sunshine.
He's from the metropolitan metropolitan area.
All right, we got any more questions before we start wrapping this up for real? Anybody?
Mucho says 2017.
2017.
He said, will Akuda start this week? I don't know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he'll start. I don't even think he'll start. Yeah, he'll start.
Nathan Floyd got another. Your hypothetical trade of Pitts.
Yeah, that was another part of the game plan they like, too. How little they use Jeff Okudah.
He coming from injury, man.
Man, you might as well should have left him out.
You knew he was going to be on restriction.
Good Lord, you can't just
gonna be on.
You gonna run a 75 plays, tear that leg up again.
No, brother. I'd rather that nigga would have stayed on the bench.
Hey, Will, you played on the line, right?
Huh?
You played on the line.
Actually, I played defensive end, linebacker, and fullback.
That's what I'm saying. So you played close to the box. You didn't have to run 500 miles.
Well, no.
All right. That ain't gonna hold that much. So you can come back from an injury after that time and play a full game.
But the only way you gonna get in game shape is to play the game, coach.
Well, he played.
I wouldn't call that played. No, he probably had about 12 snaps.
That's a lot.
But I don't think they got nothing on his side though.
Yeah, they didn't throw to him.
Well, they throw to that side.
No, they just waited for Trey Flower to come back in. I'll wait for them to pull Trey Flower in too. He's gonna come in on the third play. We're gonna go straight out.
Hey, Trey Flower. That man he just had a bad game.
I got a hypothetical trade for Pitts.
Go ahead.
2024 first round. 2024 first round. A 2025 sure second rounder and a conditional second rounder
in
for 2026.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna give all that.
Depends on who it is.
That ain't
it
depends.
He'll sure look good in Houston though.
I'd rather him get traded to an AFC team.
Why?
I'd rather him get traded if he did get traded.
You say they're gonna be the top 3. Why would he look good in Houston? Hey, Jimmy can match up with Justin Field where everybody wants him to be with Justin Field. He ain't gonna be the quarterback next year. He will be the quarterback next year. He may be benched in like the next next 3 games.
It's 3-4 games.
Yeah, he may be sitting. This man was 11 for 22 for 99 yards. Oh, wow.
All right, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, he said, Trey said, the reason we see Flowers on the field a lot because he's a great tackle. Well, they need to put his ass at linebacker.
He can cover.
Not in no damn cornerback. Put him at linebacker then. Bring him up that head.
Get his ass off the field.
Stop talking bad about Trey Flowers.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You don't know.
Right. Reaper, man, where we can find you at, bro?
Hey, man. We're the Georgia Reaper, man. You find me on all platforms at that slogan, man. Catch me on my show tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Everything Atlanta sports. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. You find me with everything AFN got going on.
Yes, sir. Blackberry.
My name is Blackberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rex.
Yeah.
No C, just a K.
Yeah.
You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram, same tag, same thing on X or Twitter, whatever they calling it now. And y'all make sure y'all tune in Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Rex Pit, because it all goes down in the pit, baby. And hit up hometeamfits.com, get your home team Falcon apparel, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side, man.
All right. Mr. Weekend.
Mr. Weekend, yeah. I'm sure I want to sing a song for you. Know what I'm saying?
Roberto, you're not cutting his beard out.
Anyway, hey, man.
I thought Cole finna start singing. I thought he finna start singing.
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Unchained. Subscribe to me at Coach Unchained on YouTube, man. And if you want to contact me for anything, Coach Unchained at yahoo.com.
Appreciate you, man. I am the host. I am the Lochness, man. We wrapping this thing up. Let's talk about it, man. You can find me on YouTube at Locking Sports for the podcast channel. Lock_in_sports is for my Twitter. And what else? On X.
Whatever that shit called.
Yeah. We're going to make it simple for you. Make it simple.
That's the channel.
And then my Instagram is log_in_sports. So, I'll let your boy, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We are passionate about our squad. We are passionate about that logo, man.
And we don't agree with everything.
And we don't agree with each other, as y'all can see. But it's all love. It's all love. And it's like minds think alike. You know, they'll let you know that
it's football, baby. It's football.
It's foosball.
So they beat me up today. I get that.
So thumbs up.
Hey, Lock, you sure? Lock, you sure it's another place they can't find you, Lock?
No,
you sure they can't find you on the Quiet Storm with Joyce Littell?
Oh my!
You might. The way I'm holding my microphone, you know, y'all come on, man.
Man, come on, Blackberry, before you get that man in trouble.
I know y'all got trouble last time.
The Quiet Storm.
Now I took the shades off today, so I wanted people to see my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
He got eyes. He ain't Stevie.
You better stop while you're ahead, man. Stop while you're ahead.
Yeah. So, man, like I said, I appreciate all my day ones. Everybody's tuning in. Everybody's showing love, man. Like, subscribe, support AFN, man. My Sports, GSN, man. Everything got going on. 6 Man. All our shows. Run it up, man. We are a podcast channel for your stats, facts, and the truth for everything Atlanta, Georgia sports. We out here, man. We out. Appreciate everybody.
Peace.
Hey.